For more insight, the current situation with Russia, national security expert Michael Pregent. Michael, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Okay, so just a couple of the things that Vladimir Putin is telling us about this new missile, saying that it has unlimited range, saying that it cannot be intercepted by an enemy, and saying that it can permeate essentially any defense program. How much of that do we take at any value, face value there as well? Or is this just a bluff, as Ryan's saying, and an exaggeration?
Well, there are exaggerated capabilities, and there's also the ability. We do know that they're in the development phase of these systems, these four systems that were mentioned, but specifically the one that they're closest to is the one that you mentioned, the intercontinental ballistic missile, the RS-28. Having said that, their current capability would actually exhaust current U.S. interceptors that are able to actually shoot these things down.
Because what are we able to intercept right now?
Right. So we have 44 interceptors that are land-based that are primarily focused on rogue nations such as North Korea, primarily focused on our west coast. The Russian strategy has always been, whether it be tactical or strategic, is to launch a volley of missiles or rockets to exhaust our capabilities and then launch the precision rockets, the precision missiles.
So let me ask this follow-up, because I do feel like most of the narrative for most Americans around protecting against some type of nuclear threat is around North Korea, first of all, and around that kind of West Coast threat for sure. But I hear you telling us something maybe a little broader, that maybe we need to be concerned a bit about Russia, and some are saying even China, and how do we respond defensively for those threats?
Well, our deterrent has always been, if you do this to us, we will do this to you. We will basically, our second strike capability would devastate Russia and China.
Do we have that capability?
We do have that capability. The issue is, of course, what about one of theirs getting in? In the case of a Russian and a Chinese attack, we simply don't have the interceptors to be able to stop that.
So that's something that we need to be improving upon now?
We should improve upon it, but I don't think we'd ever be able to catch up to the sheer number of missiles they have. But again, our deterrent is tactical nuclear weapons that are being able to, we can launch from submarines and other, whether it be aircraft or submarines. And that's really what's prompting Putin to try to match us in this capability by stressing this new development of an underwater drone, of these other types of
well, certainly we got to
systems.
Absolutely protect as much as we can. Thank you for that, Michael Pregent.
Thank you.
Thank you.